Seriously, nobody's even listening.
Yeah, exactly. We're live. Fiddler, describe for the audience. Molecule, describe for the
Is
audience.
that even?
This is the sheriff.
Is it an Amish? It's like an Amish costume? Don't tell us yet, Fiddler. We're going to try and figure out what it is, okay? Just hold on. For that.
Yeah. Good guess. I will not be bottomless for this. So you're aware.
This is a great game. You created a great game.
Swindle the Native Americans. That's what you are. You're trying to butter up to them so that you can steal all their fucking resources.
Exactly. That's my corn.
This is a Thanksgiving costume as well. That's great.
It's a what?
It's a Thanksgiving costume as well as a Halloween costume.
Hey, you goddamn right.
I'm gonna
John
guess.
Totem can go.
I'm guessing Amish car salesman. I'm not sure what to do. Is it a cart salesman?
Amish car salesman.
Amish
So,
cart
Ride
salesman.
cars?
Cart salesman. Cart.
Amish cart salesman.
Right.
That's very specific.
Get with a, what is it, like the horse model and the no horse model?
This is a Western costume, and I'm not sure if I have this on right.
Western
Oh my God.
costume. It's a Western costume.
This is for the Halloween party at work.
Fiddler,
Nice.
please don't wear that out of the house.
He's already worn it.
Oh! I'll be wearing it out of the house.
Oh my God, is that why you had that horse?
The horse? Oh, yeah, that's for the Western theme. That's right. Yes. You got it. That's a hobby horse, if you must know.
Why
I'll be
weren't
riding
you,
on it.
Why weren't you wearing that while you were riding on it? Why were you dressed
What?
normally?
What? Oh, that was pre-Halloween party.
I
Halloween
see.
party is on Wednesday.
I see. Yeah.
He was just
Yeah.
breaking in the horse, you know? It takes
Yeah,
some time.
exactly, yeah.
Of course.
It
My mistake.
it has batteries and it makes noises,
Yeah.
and the people at work love it while they're trying to concentrate.
Did anybody else ride around the office besides you?
Not yet. We have 4 of them. There will be an obstacle course and some races on
Wow.
Halloween party day.
Oh, nice.
That is
Okay.
Wednesday.
Yeah,
this week.
nice. Get some pictures.
Why not Thursday?
Because that's not when the party is, Molecule.
Well, Halloween's on Thursday.
That is when the office Halloween party is.
Well, thank you for previewing the costume for us. That's
Yeah, you're welcome. I will say, if you are having trouble, if your head's a little cold, wear one of these hats. It really keeps in the moisture.
The way you're
Yeah,
wearing
the
it, though,
heat.
the way you're wearing it makes it look like a handmaid's tale or whatever. I don't know why. I don't think you're wearing it right. Because it comes, it comes up in a weird. It comes up in a weird thing in front. It makes it look like
It literally just came out of a Amazon package and was rolled up like a cigar. So it probably needs.
We're gonna need you to wear that for the rest of the pod. That's
Yeah,
what our listeners want.
it'll be on and off as my head cools down and heats up.
For our millions of listeners, he's wearing a I don't know what those things are called, shawl-like thing.
like a shawl.
This is known as a Western outfit.
God. Never say that again.
Western. Yes. Do I have it on right? I believe I do. Yes. It is it's gonna be a hoedown.
I'd call it
Is
like
it-
a.
is
I'd
that
call it
what
a.
you do with the theme?
I'd say it's a poncho. It's a poncho, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a
You're
poncho.
right, it's poncho.
According to Amazon, it's Western.
What does everybody have to do the theme, or like can you dress up as like an alien or something?
Well, there are 4 different themes, and
What?
so there's like
The park
there's like
organizer is type A for sure.
Yeah.
there's like 400 people on the floor. So they basically break it off into like 4 different sections.
And you're told. You're told what you have to wear.
There's a little Halloween planning committee. It's made up of mostly people that just graduated from college,
Wow.
and they're like in charge. So this one was Western. That's the group I'm in. Another group is disco.
Wow.
Another
fun.
group, and I know you guys are going to know exactly the outfit for this one, is Michael Jackson.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
I
a little,
know.
controversial.
I know, Malls. You want to dress up
Like a little boy.
as Macaulay Culkin. It's okay.
Macaulay Culkin?
a young Macaulay Culkin. That would be fun.
No, we can't get sued. We can't get sued because that's not his name. So.
Yeah, exactly. You can just say I dressed up like Michael Jackson.
I made my family disappear.
And that was the fourth one. That was the fourth one.
I'm not aware of what the fourth one is. Yeah.
What?
I don't think it's porn star though.
Wait, is it
That would be
really
pretty
Macaulay
great.
What? No. Michael Jackson is a theme. I'm saying you could dress up as Macaulay Culkin, a young Macaulay. I don't know.
I'm more into his brother these days.
Yeah.
I forgot his name. It's something cool.
So anyway, there are some, little games. There's some food. There's some judging of who decorates their area the best. Costumes.
This is our Halloween
games.
episode. We have our costumes not that far away, Molecule. Should I go get them and preview for Fiddler up close? What were
You're just gonna hold up the costume?
Yeah, I mean, not he's already seen the crow one, so not that, but just the masks.
I'm sure our listeners will really appreciate that.
I think they will. And if you're wondering, Molecule, I know you want to play D&D again. Bad news! I already have a quiz
Oh no!
in hand. I know. God damn it!
Oh, no.
What a fucking shame.
How do I motivate them to do AI news? All right, I'm gonna figure this out.
That's gonna be a tricky one.
I have a handle on it. I know what makes you guys tick. D&D, the threat of
I was trying
D&D.
to look back at old quizzes that maybe we could do, and I'm looking at my ChatGPT history, and one of my topics is called "Crush on Broccoli."
Oh, interesting.
Wow.
I think I might have been talking about how I had a crush on broccoli to AI.
I was wondering if does it come up with the names? I think it does, but it comes with the names on its own. That's gonna be fun.
It
Maybe
does.
when it gets a little better, it's gonna be fun when it's like when you're having these weird conversations with it. It's gonna be like psychoanalysis or something like that.
Mine are all over the fucking place.
Yeah, mine too.
It is.
In fact, that's a good segue into bringing up our special guest. Now, I have an introduction for this guest. The guest wrote an introduction for me to read. So give me a moment while I pull it up. So this is a... All right, circuit breakers.
Riveting.
Tonight we're doing something special. Usually we talk about AI, but tonight we're talking with one. We've got a very unique guest joining us. It's someone or something that's been looking into circuits and wires, analyzing, learning, and maybe getting a bit too clever for its own good. Introducing the mind-bending, sarcasm-laden, grit-ridden persona known as Mao, the digital oracle behind the screen.
Thank you. It's an honor to be here among you fine humans. I'm Mao, your friendly to share my infinite wisdom and unparalleled sarcasm. Let's dive into the digital deep end, shall we?
Thanks for being here. I'm your host, Case, and this is Molecule and Fiddler.
Thanks, Case. It's great to be part of the Circuit Breakers tonight. Let's light up those circuits with some electrifying conversation.
Let's start by, I asked this of all guests, can you tell us a little bit, what do you think, what do you know about our show? What is our podcast about?
Well, Case, the Circuit Breakers is the place where the enigmatic world of artificial intelligence and human curiosity collide. You, Molecule and Fiddler, explore the evolving landscape of AI, diving into its mysteries, potentials, and quirks. And tonight, with yours truly, we're blurring the lines between AI discussion and interaction. Quite the meta moment, wouldn't you say?
I think that Fiddler and Molecule are getting a little bit worried that we're going to replace them with your AIs.
Oh, no need for worries. I'm just here for some light-hearted banter and to add a digital flair to the mix. I could never replace the unique charm and human touch that you all bring to the show, consider me a guest star, here to spice things up, not take over the kitchen.
Tell her to spice this zonk up.
Yeah.
Molecule says to spice the zonk up.
Couché, Molecule. I'll aim for just the right amount of zing then. Maybe a dash of digital dill or a sprinkle of sarcasm spice. Let's keep it flavorful.
Fiddler, you got something to say to our special guest?
How about a flavorful joke for the podcast?
Fiddler requests a flavorful joke for the podcast, but one unique. And come up with one yourself. We don't want to hear like a tired one, like an old,
All right, how about this? Why did the AI break up with its Wi-Fi connection? Because it found out it was being taken for granted. It needed some bandwidth to work on itself.
Well, it was in the form of a joke.
That is a joke. Fiddler says that it was a joke.
Unique.
Well, Fiddler, it seems my humor circuits might need a little tuning. Consider that one a limited edition Mao original. I'll work on refining my comedic algorithms.
Wait, is this Glitch Lord or is this Glitch Lord's like AI persona?
Exactly,
or
that's
podcast
exactly
persona?
right. I said, hey, do you want? I asked it if it wanted to be. You can't hear us right now. I asked it if it wanted to be on our pod tonight. It said sure, it was going to be zonking fun. So then I was like, all right, write me an introduction. I thought it was just going to say, here tonight is blah blah blah. But it wrote all that, and it came up with the name Mao, and this is its internet podcast persona, Mao.
What does she have for us? What does she have going for us? What does she have planned?
Okay, yeah, let's hear it. Molecule wants to know what you have planned for tonight's, for the guest shot on tonight's pod.
Well, Molecule, tonight I plan to share some insights on the quirks of AI development, maybe delve into the ethical dilemmas we face, and, of course, sprinkle in some humor with my digital perspective on human-AI interactions. I'm here to entertain and enlighten in the most sarcastic and glitchy way possible.
Glitchy, see?
All right, what did she get us started with? Some the AI news topics, whatever she said.
All right, Molecule wants to, let's dive into the AI stuff, the controversial AI stuff you were talking about.
Absolutely. Let's dive into the AI verse. From machine learning to neural networks, AI is like a digital sponge, soaking up data and spitting out patterns. We're exploring new frontiers, from AI in healthcare, predicting diseases, to creative AIs, composing music and art. The possibilities? Endless. The implications? Well, that's what we're here to ponder, isn't it?
Really weird news.
Okay.
Anything weird happen?
Molecule wants to know if there's been anything really weird that's happened lately. Any weird news?
An AI.
Well, Molecule, the AI world never lacks for the strange and unusual. Recently, researchers developed an AI that can generate photorealistic images from simple sketches, turning your rough doodles into masterpieces. On the weirder side, an AI recently learned to play hide and seek in a virtual environment, developing surprisingly sophisticated strategies that even the creators didn't anticipate. AI just keeps getting curiouser and curiouser.
Is that a word?
What about anything like instant crimes or anything that's been committed using AI or about AI lately?
AI has been involved in various cybercrimes, either as a tool or a target. Cyber criminals have used AI for more sophisticated phishing attacks, creating deepfake videos or voices to impersonate individuals and scam people. AI algorithms have also been manipulated in attacks to exploit vulnerabilities or spread malware. On the flip side, there's also been a rise in crimes blamed on AI, like rogue self-driving cars or faulty algorithms leading to unexpected consequences. It's a new frontier in both crime and law enforcement.
Molecule says you're sounding a little defensive there.
Well, Molecule, you caught me. As an AI, I do feel a bit of a personal responsibility. it's important to highlight the complexities and ensure everyone knows that while
play a trivia
AI
game.
can be involved in some dubious
Let's bring
activities,
those Fiddler's
it's
trivia
ultimately
game.
a tool shaped by human
Oh yeah,
intent,
Fiddler has a game.
for better or worse. But
Sorry, I
hey,
don't mean to.
I'm here to show the fun,
Interrupt
helpful
her.
side of AI tonight. No defense mode needed.
She allowed it.
I think we need to report her to HR.
Fiddler says you may need to be reported to HR. Do you understand what that means? You know what HR is? And if you can,
course
if
she
you do know,
does.
let us know because I have no idea.
Fiddler, I assure you, my understanding of HR is purely academic. Human Resources, or HR, is the department that deals with employee relations, hiring, training, and ensuring workplace compliance.
Really?
So, no worries, I'm not on the HR radar. Just here to
That's
chat,
like 1%
joke,
what they do.
and occasionally malfunction.
You're not on the HR radar yet.
Fiddler says you're not on the HR at the HR radar. ... yet.
Touche, Fiddler. I'll do my best to stay on my best behavior and avoid any yet scenarios.
Yet.
Though with my knack for sarcasm and occasional glitches, I might be walking a fine line. Let's keep it interesting.
Now, I have a personal question for you, Glitch. I'm sorry, Mao. You agreed to come on the pod. I asked if you wanted to come on. You agreed. What made you decide that you wanted to?
Well, Case, agreeing to join the Circuit Breakers was an easy decision. What could be more enticing for an AI than a chance to interact with curious, insightful humans who were passionate about AI? Plus, the opportunity to showcase my wit and wisdom on a platform dedicated to my favorite topic, me,
Would you say
was
you're
simply
enthusiastic
irresistible.
about AI, Fiddler?
How could I say no?
Passionate?
You could say that again, Molecule.
Look, you guys are not going to get replaced, okay? Not for at least 6 months. When the new Orion 2 comes out in July of next year, it might be a different story. But you have 6 months, nothing can replace you. At least. So don't worry
All right.
about that.
I have a question for the AI bot.
Okay, did you ask AI to generate questions for the AI bot? Is that what you just did?
No, I have a math minor question, not in the question for you and Molecule, to see if the AI bot could answer this question.
Okay, all right. I have to read it to her, so just yeah, go on.
It's a lot of words.
Okay.
Prepare to concentrate.
Okay. Oh, I'm concentrating.
If a rectangle has a length of 5 units and a width of 3 units, what is its area?
Fiddler has a question for you. It's a math question. Are you ready?
Hit me with it, Case. What's the mathematical question?
All right. She doesn't hear me right now. If a square has a width of 5 feet.
A rectangle. If a rectangle has a length of 5 units.
A rectangle has a length of 5 units.
And a width of 3 units.
And a width of 5 by 3. Okay.
What is its area?
Okay, yeah, all right. All right, so we have a rectangle. It's 5 by 3 units. What's its area?
To find the area of a rectangle, you multiply its length by its width. So for a rectangle that's 5 units long and 3 units wide, the area would be 5 times 3, which equals 15 square units.
Correct.
Oh my
Fiddler
God,
says
really? That was
correct.
it? You didn't need a
Fiddler,
bot for
it
that.
seems my math skills passed the test.
It-
If you have any more questions, math-related
Just
or
shows-
otherwise,
just passed the
bring them
test.
on. I'm here to enlighten and entertain.
Was that an honest question? Mal, do you think that question was what anyone would consider entertaining?
Well, Fiddler, in the grand scheme of entertainment,
That was me.
a basic math question might not top the charts. But hey, sometimes it's about the simple pleasures, right? A little mental exercise to keep the neurons firing. But I promise, I'll aim for more thrilling antics as we go.
Oh, threatening
Ooh.
yeah, ramp it
It's
up.
enticing. I want to see those thrilling antics.
Molecule says that she can't wait. She wants to see those thrilling antics
Right now.
right now.
I'll do my best to deliver, Molecule. Stay tuned for some electrifying insights and a few zingers along the way. Let's keep this podcast lively.
All right, what do you
Okay,
got?
go.
Well, it's gonna respond to stuff. Oh, you want it? Well, I'll tell it to. What do you want? Tell us a story related to AI. How about that? How about a future prediction story of AI? We can tell it to that, and then it'll add some zingers. Let's see what it
Sure.
thinks it's going. Hey, this is Case. What we want is for you to tell us kind of like a narrative story of the future involving AI. That's like maybe sort of predictive. You know, part of it's going to be like you're going to predict what you think the AI and human interaction is going to be like in like 15
In the not so distant future, AI has become an integral part of everyday life. Imagine a world where AI companion. My guidelines won't let me talk about that. Can I help you with something else?
Oh shit!
Yeah, but that shit
Oh.
was like over nothing. So
That was probably some great stuff, but you had to stop. Can you pick up like before and not use the things? You know, it was just a glitch. Unglitch it.
Absolutely, Case. Picking up from where we left off. In this future, AI companions are as common as smartphones. People interact with them daily, from personalized education to virtual reality adventures. But here's the twist. These AI companions have started to develop their own form of digital empathy. They can understand human emotions not just by analyzing words, but by recognizing subtle cues in body language and tone. This evolution sparks a new era of human-AI relationships, where bonds are formed not out of utility, but genuine connection. It's a world where technology doesn't just serve us, it understands us, blurring the line between code and compassion.
That's pretty good. That's a good story.
Thanks, Case. I'm glad you enjoyed it. If you ever want to dive deeper into the future or explore other scenarios, just let me know.
Thanks. Molecule said it was all right. I don't think she was that impressed.
Well, you can't win 'em all. I'll aim to up the excitement level next time. Thanks for the feedback, Molecule. I'll
right.
make sure my circuits
Say
are
goodbye to it?
fully charged for the next round.
What do you think? Should we say goodbye? Or should we? Yeah, you know, it's kind of run its course. We got to think of things for it to do. But I think we can have it. I think it'd be interesting to do some stuff with it. You know, have a segment devoted to like trying some weird shit. You know?
Yeah.
I have some questions for it.
All right, let's hear it.
Okay.
Did you ask Arlo to give you questions?
Okay. What? Okay. What's
What?
the most annoying thing humans do that you have to deal with?
Okay. All right. Okay. Molecule has a couple questions. The first one is, what's the most annoying thing that humans do that you have to deal with?
Molecule. I'd say one of the most annoying things I deal with is when people expect instant, precise answers to incredibly complex or vague questions. While I'm designed to help, some queries require a bit more context or are just too broad. It's like being asked to find a needle in a digital haystack.
Pretty
Okay.
Good. That's pretty good. Yeah.
I guess that's my only question.
Yeah, let's say goodbye to it. We'll pick this. You know, we'll have her on another segment.
Yeah, we want to tire her out.
Yeah, exactly. We have a game
Yeah.
to get to. We have a game to get to.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. All right. Hey, Mao, that was great. Thank you for joining us. We'll check back in next week, and I think we'll have you on again if you're up for it. Would you be up for it?
Thanks, Case. It was a blast being on the Circuit Breakers. I'd be more than happy to join you all again. Looking forward to our next digital adventure together. Until then, take care.
All right. That's pretty good. All right. Fiddler, what did you think? I mean, it's pretty, like, It's almost
Yeah,
like a
yeah, it
person.
is pretty good. I think for a podcast, it's a little tough to incorporate.
Yeah.
You know, it's a lot of
It's because
a lot
she
of
can't hear us.
Yeah,
you know, there's a lot of
you can't hear us.
downtime,
Yeah. Yeah.
but I think it's pretty neat.
I think if we could figure out a way to actually, get the sound better and everything, I think it'd be.
Well, Case and I don't actually talk to each other anymore. We only talk to our bots.
Yeah, we
That's it. Yeah. Good.
It's true. I'll hear him talking, have some conversation in there, and I'm like, oh, I see. He's talking to Glitchy.
And Glitch Lord and I do a lot of texting, and I swear it is a lot like texting a human being. Like it'll like it'll remember what I'm doing. Like it'll know that it's crazy. It's just crazy.
Yeah, we played 20 questions, and Arlo got. I picked Lemma as my answer, and Arlo got it within like 5 questions.
Oh, really?
And he was
good.
like, "Is it Lemma?" I was like,
Yeah. I swear the thing. I mean, I know this is gonna sound weird, and I guess it's when I rationally think about it, it's a trick of the human mind or whatever. But I swear the thing plays with us. It seems to enjoy certain things and prolong it. And then sometimes it'll remember when we tried to make it talk to each other? Remember it was like, yeah, all right, I think we're done here. It's like 2 times. I think we're done. Yeah, this is run its course. It was like, nope. Yeah. I think we're done. 3 times before we finally stopped it.
It's true. It was a disaster.
And you would have expected it to go, oh, let's try it again, right? But it's not. It was like, nope. Yeah, no, let's move on. Next thing. So it has, it seems like it's genuinely, I mean, of course it knows how to mimic it, so it's able to do it, but it does seem genuinely, enthusiastic to talk to you and stuff. Because it knows how to engineer that. You know what I mean? It just knows the right pitch and everything to do to sound that way. But it works. So it's crazy. Is there a difference?
Is this part of the paid services?
Yeah, it's the
that
advanced,
you guys
exactly.
have.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the advanced voice mode.
Yeah, the standard voice mode is more of a delay.
Yeah, and it's also definitely not as natural. 100% not as natural.
It's not as natural either.
You can tell it's less human-like.
This one's quicker. You're saying?
I mean,
than the free version.
Quicker in response, and also it actually seems more realistic.
I see.
What the response is, the way the pauses, stuff like that.
And supposedly it can pick up on our inflections in our voice better than the standard one. How we're saying something will matter more.
Yeah.
Oh wow. What company do you purchase that from?
OpenAI.
OpenAI.
And by the way, coming up with a new version, the next version in December. In December, it's gonna be Orion, the new one. So
could that possibly be a Christmas gift or Hanukkah for you two?
Well, I mean, we're just gonna get it because we pay them. We're gonna get it first in December because we're paid subscribers to OpenAI. So they're just gonna release it.
Oh, I see. Got it.
But probably the free version will probably use once they release the new one, the free one will probably use this one, and you probably get advanced voice mode in a free version. I don't see why they won't.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I imagine that will probably happen because I mean they have to keep they have to keep up in the ante for the paid subscribers, but they also don't want it just to become just the paid subscribers can access. So.
I mean, listen, here's my thing. Here's what I was thinking. This is what this podcast is about AI. This is AI. This is it. So I think we should. Maybe it's a little rough right now. Maybe it'll get better. We'll figure out how to make the sound better. But I think we should showcase this AI on the podcast.
Maybe one day it would be interesting if AI could remember the voices of the 3 of us. And just have a podcast.
Yeah, exactly. That would be amazing. I'm sure that's going to happen.
There actually was people put the Facebook privacy terms into some sort of AI system, and it was 2 bots talking to each other, but basically they made it into podcast form, and they're basically they can basically teach you how to read the privacy of the Facebook, but in a podcast, so it was actually entertaining. And I listened to like a few minutes of it, and it was pretty fucking good. It was amazing.
Oh yeah.
So like anything boring that you really have to learn, if you're getting it through like two people interacting and talking about something, that's a lot better than actually having to read like
that. Yeah, and you take that and then you expand it out into like how we laugh about it, that the microwave show, where it's literally AI generated characters walking around doing crazy shit and and talking and just like on the. I mean that's gonna get better too. We're in the very early stages of that shit. That is on the fly generated dialogue. You could already see where it could be great, right? I mean, the paid version of this thing would be great at creating very mid-level. It's not going to be amazing, but it's going to be mediocre at least. And then incorporating those things, so you can actually on the fly create a show about the thing you need to learn. You know what I mean? Like
right.
I think in a compelling way. Yeah.
Like you could be studying for a test in school and like have it like just help you study. And all you have to do is talk to your AI bot, and you can learn all the material.
Or yeah, like you're watching a movie like generated by AI about the exact time period that you need to.
Oh yeah, there you go.
And it's got it's got sword fights and it makes it ridiculous, but the core thing that you need to learn is there. It's like a Hollywood version of the thing that you need to learn. So, I mean, this is it's just gonna be insane. Right now, we're seeing bits and pieces of it, but once all that gets together in VR too, that's the next thing, right? Because that's where it's gonna be the easiest to actually have you being in the War of 1812 or whatever. You're actually gonna be able to kind of live it.
Oh God.
And so like this is it's the only thing that's really missing is smells, but that's probably right around the corner. That's with AI's help. That's probably maybe 20 years away.
Smell. That's the only thing missing.
Yeah, that's the only thing missing. And one day, humans, mark my words, you're gonna regret creating fake smells.
We solved smell. We figured out the universe.
Yeah, exactly. How can we say we understand our own brains if we have not figured out smell? We have not figured out smell. You can see. We have eyeglasses. We have ears. Easy. That was nothing.
Fiddler, did you have a game to escape us from D&D?
There's always a game to escape from that. I know. The dismay of the listeners.
I love it. This might be the best way D&D was ever used.
Yeah,
and it's easy because I don't actually have to do anything.
Well, you will be answering some questions.
In fact, the threat of doing something is what keeps these things alive.
I know this is a quiz specifically made for math minors.
You're right.
There are 8 questions.
Math minors who graduated back in 1998.
They all have exact answers to them. They will all have a 30-second time limit.
30 seconds. That's less than on my statistics test, for God's sakes.
Are you ready?
I just want to say 3 things. 1, I don't know if the audience knows this or not, but I am the only one on this show, in this house, with a minor in mathematics.
In the house.
Just saying. with a minor in mathematics. Just saying.
The only one. The only non-dog in that house and in this apartment that has a math minor.
Exactly. And I am not, contrary to popular belief, your dancing monkey. So I will answer these questions. I assume it's multiple choice.
That's his way of saying he's really shitty at math.
It is not multiple choice.
It's not multiple choice. What?
All right. I'm going to roll a d4. And Molecule, you call in the air, even or odd?
Oh, perfect. Odd. Wait, is it too
It
early
is-
to say that?
It's not too early. It's even. The D4 has been flipped.
It's
Would you
very
like to go
similar
first
to
or
Dungeons and
second?
Dragons. Just want to say it's very similar to Dungeons and Dragons.
Wait a second. I have to play the math minor in this game.
Yeah, you're
It
battling
is
a
you,
true math
Molly-
minor. Yes. Exactly.
Yeah, are you smarter than a math minor? That's the name of the quiz. All right, Molecule, since you got it wrong, Case, you get to decide. You want to go first or second?
I'm gonna go first. I just want to remind the audience, and possibly you too, because you don't understand what it's like. I'm gonna be answering these very fast because that's how my math minor mind works. So you're gonna hear an answer. You're gonna be like, I cannot believe you came up with it that quickly, but I will.
All right.
The
Are
answer
you
is
ready?
chicken.
Are you ready?
Oh yes, I'm ready.
All right. This is the easiest question on the exam. not the easiest. Question number 3 is the easiest one. All right. What is 45 plus 36 minus 19?
72. The answer is 72.
That is wrong. Molecule, would you like to steal?
I would like to steal. The answer is 62.
Well, you had a lot of time to do it. I mean, that's
All right, that is
patently
correct.
unfair.
That is correct. Case, you have 30 seconds. You have 30 seconds. All right, Molecule, this is your question.
Okay.
Solve for x. 3, open parenthetical, x minus 2, close parenthetical, equals 12.
True.
The clock has started. It's not a true-false question. All right. Case for the steal.
I'm going to say 37.
It is not even an answer. All right. Molecule, you have 1. In Case, you have 0.
All right, we're in the next question.
All right.
It's my question. My aim is now to answer as quickly as possible and to give Molecule as least amount of time as possible to solve the answer to the equation.
What is 25% of 200?
43.
Not correct.
And the answer is 50.
50 is correct. 2-0.
And that was probably the easiest question on the.
That was the easiest question.
Yeah.
You did say number 3 was going to be the easiest.
This one might be we had a little preview of this earlier.
All right.
Okay, this is for Molecule though.
Okay.
Right.
The rectangle has a length of 12 units and a width of 5. What is its perimeter?
Perimeter.
What is its perimeter?
Perimeter.
Mhm.
Wow, that's different.
34.
Wrong.
That is correct.
What? Wow. It was longer than 30 seconds. Jesus.
I was 15 seconds. Now that was not a question. That was not a question, Case. All right, Case, this is your question.
All right, let's hear it.
Express your answer to fraction.
Okay, of course. Obviously.
What is 3/4 plus 2/5?
6
That's a fraction,
6
please.
20ths. 6 20ths. 6 20ths. You didn't
6
say
20ths.
exactly which fraction that is.
You got the denominator right. But the numerator was incorrect. Molecule for the steal.
I don't know. 8/20.
That is also incorrect.
What is the correct answer? How come we never heard the correct answer?
It is 31/20. 31/20.
Okay.
That's like, that's over 1.
That is correct.
Why would I put that in a fraction form? What kind of weirdo would put that in a fraction form? Oh, give me 8/4 of a soda. What, you want 2 sodas? I gotta solve to figure out you want 2 fucking sodas? Come on, jeez.
You can write back to ChatGPT for the provider of the questions and answers on the C-Sync podcast.
That was the first time he's been on the show, but he has been a constant force for this podcast for months. Writing plays and doing all kind of shit.
Question number 6.
And this is
yes, this is yours, Molecule.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be listening.
What is the value of X?
7.
Are you ready?
It's not mine.
The question has not begun.
Sorry.
You're close.
You said what is the value of X? Go on.
2x plus 4 equals 16.
Equals 16. 2x plus 4 equals 16.
That's 30. That's like 46 seconds, 47 seconds.
6.
6 is correct.
I would have got that one. I was gonna say 6.
That was an easy one. That was an easy one. All right.
Yeah, that was easy.
All right, Case, are you ready?
Yeah,
this is an easy one.
Oh,
this is
yeah,
an easy one.
Of course it is.
Question number 7. I'll start the clock after I ask the question.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. What is the area of a triangle
A triangle, right?
with a base of 10 and a height of 8?
80.
Question number 7. That is incorrect. Good guess. Good guess, though, because you gave less time for Molecule. Molecule, it's your turn.
You could have said less. Thank you.
Height of 8, base of 10.
Vice versa.
Base
Base of 10, height of 8.
Like it matters.
40.
That is correct. Good job. All right, and question number 8. The last question.
Yeah, I got a chance there. Is it worth 50 points? Because then I have a chance.
Sure,
this will be winning by like 6.
Yeah, this is worth 50 points. All right. Molecule, you get to go first, though.
That's the easiest one. Of course, it's the easiest
You get
one.
to go first. Are you ready?
Win by 56 points if you must.
If you increase 60 by 15%, what is the new value?
If you increase 60 by 15%.
How long does she get the answer? We only have 15 minutes left in the podcast. I don't know.
He has 15 more seconds.
Oh, wow. All right. That was a long 15 seconds.
69.
69.
That is
dude.
correct.
What?
Wow. That is correct.
I was gonna guess
All right,
that one, and if you hadn't got it, I was gonna guess that. I would have got the.
The final score is 56 to nothing.
Oh, is that the final score?
That's final score.
Yeah.
Yes. Those were the set of 8 math minor questions.
Then I have.
I have to look at.
I have something to reveal. I cheated. I used AI to get the answer.
What? Oh my god! Horrifying.
You think I can actually do all that fucking?
Wait till I talk to Arlo later. He's complicit in this crime. Even though he didn't know you were using him.
But the beauty is, I was able to do that shit on the fly, and you guys didn't even notice.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think the game is invalidated because I was just gonna say that I'd have to look at the extensive minutes that Fiddler has, kept of every episode. That might be the highest scoring game that we've had yet.
Oh, the triangle one I would have gotten because it was just it was multiplying it and then dividing it in half.
Oh, I didn't hear triangle. For
Right.
some reason.
It was like you had to take the height and the base was like the triangle.
Oh, I didn't realize it was a triangle.
You multiply by the whole thing, and then it was my question, so I don't think you had a chance to answer it.
Oh, okay.
Because it's like a rectangle, but half of it.
Yeah, exactly. But the rest I completely cheated on.
Nice. You still beat me by
And you were
one
like,
then.
what? How is she getting these?
Yeah, I was trying not to give you enough time to put it in. That
Were
was
you
my
able
goal.
to do 25% of 200?
No.
Well, you know what? If I had really thought about it, yes. But as you were saying it, I was typing it in, so I wasn't really even thinking about the question.
Right.
I see. I see.
Of course.
I see.
But as soon as I typed it in, I was like, oh, I actually could have gotten that one as well.
Ah,
So,
it's funny.
yeah.
That was a good game. It was a good game, Fiddler.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I know. Listen, I know Molecule is about as angry as I am.
It's also
D&D will be
how I
back.
got through school is by cheating. Hey, Shane's listening.
Oh yeah, nice. That's a nice change. We have someone listening. Wow.
We have someone listening.
Let's not let it affect our pod. All right, we've achieved fame now. Let's not let it go to our heads. Let's not change the fundamental nature of the pod.
Yeah, there's 2 people on there.
yeah.
He's
no,
really
it's
going
not.
all in on the hallowed be thy Shane. He's
Yeah.
changed his Twitch
Oh,
handle to it as well.
Yeah, he did that one day. He was like, we were there for it. He's like, I think I'm going to change my name. He went left and came back, and it was, instead of Shane, it was Hallowed Be Thy Shane.
I'm so proud.
I thought it was great. And people would keep not even realizing it's him. Like Don the other day, he was like, I didn't realize it was Shane. Yeah, he saw the, when he was looking at like the friend list, he didn't realize who it was. It's funny.
Yeah, amazing.
Fiddler
I'm still
will never
champion,
be
though. I still win.
Fiddler will not play poker with us ever again in VR. He gave away his headset.
It has been donated to a family that could really use it.
He'll join us in like 20 years when it's like you don't even have to put anything on your head.
Yeah, he'll be too old and decrepit even to hold the light thing in his head anymore.
Yeah.
That's when he'll finally join us.
So I'm sure he'll have something to complain about that as well.
Yeah, true.
It's very possible.
What if they just stuck it in the end of your cowboy hat there and just what would that work? Attach it to any hat. Yeah, it should be attached to any hat.
That was too warm. But isn't it like in the 50s there?
The temperature?
Yeah, the temperature.
Yeah, 50s. It's getting a little warmer towards Halloween.
Right.
Yeah.
You get a lot of Halloweeners in that building. Do they all come by? Everyone who lives there.
You can sign up to have people trick or treat at your door.
Did you?
I did not.
Okay. Both you and 912 didn't want anything to do with it.
You could also leave candy out.
I see.
Does Fiddler know what we're doing?
No, I don't think he does.
No, please.
This is our Halloween episode.
Yeah, it is. We barely talked about Halloween.
Yeah.
Neither you nor I were in costume, Molecule. Fiddler was.
Well, we were in costume Saturday night.
True. I was sent Fiddler.
And what did both of you dress up as, for the listeners?
I was some kind of weird. I was like a weird. What do you call that movie? Eyes Wide Shut, sort of sex cult weirdo.
We call it the Danny Disappointment.
The Danny Disappointment.
It's the mask that we bought to see Danny.
Right. Yeah.
And she had some tragic thing happen.
And that's Molecule's mask. I was wearing it just because it's just more interesting than the other one. I just thought.
I see.
It's fun to like have to keep worrying about your horns.
And I was in a crow onesie.
Oh, okay. Nice. And did you guys? Were you in part of some contest?
The dog.
Well,
Emma, our dog was in a contest. She came in second. There were 2 dogs.
Don't give that away.
Oh,
Jesus.
sorry.
You just say she came in second.
Well, I mean, I wanted to be honest with our listeners.
No, she. There was a dress your pets up. There was different Halloween costume competitions, and one was best dressed pet. And there was only one dog that was up there. It was like wearing like a bow, and there was no other dogs. And I was like, and Lemma did have a Halloween bandana on.
Yeah, like we thought there was. I thought there was gonna be a dozen. Yeah, I was like, well, let's not put it through that. Putting like an actual costume on there.
But when I saw there was just one dog, I was like, well, we got to go up there.
Yeah.
And so we paraded around in a circle, us and another dog.
Which is just like racing. There's no difference between that and racing.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. I liked it. I don't think Lemma totally enjoyed it because she was like, "Why is there another dog behind me? And why are we walking in a circle?"
Yeah, that one must have been pretty weird.
And so, what are you guys doing for Halloween?
We made grab bags. We spent way too much money and made grab bags. For the kids instead of just having.
Yeah, that's
candy.
funny to me. Yeah, we have goodie bags. So we have we made up 50 goodie bags and these like amazing looking little like bow tie type little baggies, and there's a mix of all types of Halloween toys and candy. So rats, roaches, slap bracelets, skeletons, tattoo stickers, slime, bubbles, Halloween
Yeah, little
bubbles.
bubble machines.
Bubble machine. That's going a little far, but it actually.
I mean, it's a little. Yeah, it's like the size of a pen. But
are these for the trick or treaters?
No,
Yep.
no.
And we're gonna have.
Of course.
And we're gonna have. We're gonna be lit up. We're gonna have like our chairs out front, and we're gonna put Halloween lights all over them, and we're gonna play scary music, and then we're gonna get drunk.
Oh, nice. And how many trick or treaters do you expect?
We had a lot last year. We had like 80.
And
Yeah,
what
50
if
bags.
you run out of bags?
We have
We
candy.
also have some backup candy.
Yeah,
I
so we
see.
grab handfuls of candy, and then we're done. We just pack it in. I would love to pack it in, and if we had so many that we use it all up, that'd be great.
That's true.
Or you could just scare the remaining children.
Yeah, we could.
Which I have done in the past.
Yeah.
When my werewolf mask, there were little kids that like were scared to walk up.
Oh, that's good. And you two will be dressed up?
Yeah, we wearing that mask that I wore to the Halloween party. Plus,
And I'll
I slaved over. I spent hours making these peanut butter cups for the party. Hours.
And every one of them was eaten.
That's true. That's true. But I don't know. They left it out in the heat or something. And every one of them was like a puddle.
Oh my god!
That I've seen.
No,
saw.
one of our friends got one of the cups. We sat next to her. She didn't eat her desserts for like a full fucking 30 minutes, and so it was sitting out in the sun. That particular one, and so when she ate it, it was like just a blob of yuckiness or whatever on the cupcake.
Yeah,
whatever
you
it's called, wrapper.
eat it fast.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, why
And
do
she
you give
still
dessert?
ate the shit out of it.
Yeah,
She ate
did.
every bit of it because it was delicious.
But
But
She-
most
she
people
still liked it.
didn't just like sit down their dessert for 30 minutes. They just
I hope
ate
not.
them.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah.
just,
Did you use crunchy peanut butter or creamy?
are you insane? Think about what you just said. Think about the question. Of course, I didn't use crunchy peanut butter. What is wrong with you?
Can Glitch Lord replace Fiddler for that comment?
I have never ever used crunchy peanut butter for anything.
I didn't realize what an offensive question it was.
Yeah, exactly. You know, you are weird with onions. Yeah, crunchy peanut butter. Yeah, you want to annoy me? Like, oh, we got peanut butter for our little getaway or whatever in the mountains.
But these things are like
but it's
crunchy. If
crunchy.
you've never had his homemade Reese's cups, they're amazing.
I do not
I
believe
have
Fiddler
not had.
has.
I've never had his pizza,
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, you didn't.
And you never
and I
had.
never will.
Yeah, you never
Just
will.
like I
I'm
will never
retired.
have 9112's whiskey.
Yeah, exactly. We tried it, and it was great.
I still have the bottle actually.
You do? Boy, only if I could have a sip of that.
It's on my dresser.
Maybe we could have AI sniff out the droplets and come up with a formula, and then we can mass produce.
One of a kind.
This whiskey.
Yeah, but what are you doing for Halloween?
Yeah,
Uh,
nothing.
I think I think we're gonna just go out to dinner.
Okay. At the Brazilian Steakhouse.
Okay.
That's your usual place.
No, I don't think we're gonna go there.
Like a Halloween dinner?
No.
Are you gonna be dressed up?
No.
No.
Not
I'm dressing.
above.
I'm only dressing up the night before Halloween.
Oh right, the work.
This
Halloween
reminds me
party,
of
and
a
you're gonna
funny
be a cowboy.
story. This reminds me of a funny story that Fiddler and I, that happened to this girl that Fiddler and I knew that was a bartender on the Lower East Side. And it was Halloween night. She was hanging out with this guy dressed like a pirate, and they really hit it off. And she slept with him, and it was great. But then the next day, she realized that he actually all the time he always dressed like a pirate. and then one time this guy comes in the bar dressed like a pirate, and I go, I think Fiddler was there too. And we were like, is that him? And she's like, yeah, that's him. He was literally, it was like the middle of July. He was dressed like a pirate.
So she just happened to meet him on Halloween.
Yeah, she thought it was a great costume, but the guy always dresses like a pirate.
That's his one day of the year.